Okay, welcome to our annual Changeover event, our last fellowship assembly before a summer break. So happy to see a lot of people here, and particularly our SECCO members and a guest from Sherry we'll introduce afterwards. So we'll start off with, Judy, would you prefer we do SECCO first or RECCO?
Why don't you do Secco first?
Are you ready to do it now,
Oh,
Emmanuel?
okay.
Yeah, of course, I can do it now.
Okay. All right. So we'll just ask people to mute themselves while Emmanuel's speaking, and then we'll give you a chance to ask questions or make comments when he's finished.
All right, so I'll go ahead and share my screen. Just let me know when you all can see it.
I can see it.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, so welcome everyone to our review of 2025 and 2026 and introduction of 2026-2027 Fellowship Assembly. So I was the president during this time, from July to right now, living this year fully in Karlsruhe, Germany, actually since September. So I've been moving around, you guys already know, but this time was inside of Germany. Luckily, I didn't have to do a lot of moving. So our second board for this year, we had president myself and past president, and the remaining roles of Kata's treasurer and secretary, Laura. And our president-elect for this year, we're going to have, for the upcoming year, we're going to have a shared presidency with Fabi Leite and Nina Saloranta. And I was this year SECCO's liaison. For the committee chairs, 2025-26 membership was in charge of Lisa Fortunato from Brazil, project services. I ended up being the acting chair, and social media, we had Fabi. So our goals this year, the first one, engage with local organizations. Luckily, as president, as my second year of president, I wanted to get in touch with some projects that could be going on in Argentina. And we found the Italian hospital, which we've had a presentation. They have a really amazing project of doctors' missions in northern Argentina, Salta, which is actually the province northern from where I'm from. So I think we've achieved that goal. With the funding projects, this year we didn't make it. Our goal was to fund 1,500, but we were pretty close with 1,200. Our very, how do you say it, hard goal of every year is welcoming 2 members. We've been trying. We have this year a prospective member, which you might know because we got to know her from Vicky, Rosita. So I'll talk about her a little bit later. And yeah, the last goal we've definitely achieved, which is ensure personal engagement with members. Okay, so our mission is to build an international community that is inspired by ideas and people from around the globe for meaningful connection, community service, and exchange of expertise and experience. Our major successes of this year, we've provided funds to Project Amigo one more year, which is our second year of supporting Karina in her high school years, and we're gonna keep supporting her for the next year too, which she'll be doing her last year of high school. Already in conversations with Project Amigo, and we definitely want to keep being her sponsor also throughout her university years. They said that they're gonna confirm to us that she's going to go, but they see it very likely, and because she has to do all her applications, papers coming up next year. So we're gonna have news on that side, but since we started sponsoring her, we knew that she wanted to go into medical school for forensics. So maybe we have a doctor. Then another success, we've applied for district grant for once again with the scholarship from Karina. We had two external guests. We have the Italian hospital from Argentina and our prospective member, Rosita Tirado from Guatemala. She shared with us her amazing work that she's been doing for the Guatemalan youth. And we've moved forward, almost finished with our cookbook, where we're all going to be sharing some national traditional dishes. I think it's going to be a big thing. Also, we wanted to share what's been going on this year. We've had some real life or meeting up in person with some common denominators in London, Keith and Kata and Laura. And also Nina as a common denominator who we've got to meet up in Strasbourg a couple of months ago, which was very awesome. Because I've been going very often to Strasbourg, and every time I was there, I was talking to Nina and like, are you gonna be here this week? And we were almost like meeting up many times, and then one time it just happened, which it happened to be a couple of days after a meeting that we had. So that was a very cool experience. And this is the picture on the right. This is a very recent meeting, from what I understand, from Ellie and Nina in Brussels. Then, as a cultural thing on my side, coming from South America, we didn't have much of a Christmas market culture. So I remember mentioning, and this year we suggested that everyone who was in touch with the Christmas market to share their experience. So here's some pictures. We had Laura in Taiwan with summer or hot weather at least. Myself here in Karlsruhe, Kata in London, and Nina in Brussels. And just a little sneak peek because we don't want to like spoil everything, but here's some of the dishes that we're going to be presenting in our cookbook coming up soon. Okay, so our board for our upcoming year, we have our shared presidency between Nina Saloranta and Fabi Leite. I'm going to be past president, treasurer, and secretary. We're going to remain with our amazing members, Kata as treasurer and Laura as secretary. And then our president-elect for the year after that, we have Lisa Fortunato from Brazil. And of course, the SECCO liaison this year, our coming up year is going to be Nina and Fabi. Okay, so we made it to the official moment, installation of officers. I asked Nina and Fabi if you guys are there. I'm going to read.
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. So I'm going to read my part and then I'll leave it to you guys. Okay, so you have been selected by the members of SECCO to guide its affairs during the 2026-27 Rotary year. Will you fulfill the responsibilities of your positions to the best of your ability and in accordance with the Constitution and bylaws of this club?
We will.
We will.
And shall I go first, or Fabi, do you want to go
Sure.
first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I, Nina, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully execute the office of SECCO presidency together with Fabi, and that I will, to the best of my ability, support the district governor and Rotary International, and that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this club.
I, Fabiana, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully execute the office of SECCO president with Nina, and that I will do the best of my ability, support the district governor and Rotary International, and that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this, the Constitution and bylaws of this.
Thank you very much and congratulations, guys. Best of luck. I'm sure you guys are going to do a great job. You both are very experienced already, so.
Thank you.
Okay, so I will hand over our virtual gavel and bell to our amazing upcoming presidents, Fabi and Nina.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And very quickly, I'm going to present this coming up year committee chairs membership. We're going to have Lisa, and I'm going to be taking charge of project services and social media. Our budget highlights, we've had a total of 805 Canadian dollars of income. And our expenses, like I said, we funded Project Amigo and made a donations to the Renner International Foundation. So that makes a total of 1,200 plus the fees of the bank and PayPal, with a remaining balance of 3,915 with 45 cents, which we're planning to use in this upcoming year to keep supporting Corina. And we have this project from the Italian hospital in Argentina that we're trying to join forces between the Terra clubs from Salta, which we've already been in touch. So that's definitely one of our next donations and projects to be part of. And thank you everyone so much for your attention. That was everything from our side, from SECCO side.
Well, that is great, Emmanuel. So if everybody wants to unmute for a minute, if you have any comments, but I think we should give them a round of applause. They've been working hard.
Yeah.
Thank
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Emmanuel, that hospital is fantastic. I mean, a number of us joined in the presentation that they did.
Yes.
And I think you should try to rope us in as well. So bring us
Yeah.
in and see if we can provide some funding once you get it off the ground, because it was amazing in terms of the presentation that they did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to join forces, RECCO, SECCO, and the Terra clubs, which they were also very delighted to know that we had interest in what was going on there. So it's going to be a nice Rotary, I would say, action.
Emmanuel, is the cookbook, is that a fundraiser for the club?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
What a
good.
great idea.
So, also, we want to promote this fundings to be used for the hospital project. So
Good.
An
When you have a-
ebook. Sorry,
Yes.
Emmanuel, is it an ebook or an actual book? Or both?
ebook. Yeah.
Ebook.
Ebook?
I think you have 17 sold books already.
Yes, I'd say. Yes.
I think that we
That's
can really
great.
promote that for you down.
We're off on a great
all
start
over.
then.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Now,
Yeah.
Nina, I am so sorry. I was in Brussels last month for a pilgrimage, and we were close to Germany. I got a hold of some of my daughter's friends in Holland or the Netherlands and Germany, and I apologize. I never even thought of the SECCO members.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Chris, and oh God, they were there in Brussels the day I was leaving. So anyway.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just buying a dozen virtual clubs.
Yes,
I think so,
exactly.
yeah.
Way for Christmas presents, I think, Neil.
There you go, Keith.
Nina,
Keep them clean.
yeah, Nina, I'm glad you met Alex, my daughter, and had lunch with her.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I meant to text her and ask for a lunch again. We had a good
Oh,
time.
that's neat.
And we have lots of things in common we discovered, so it's really nice. We'll stay in touch.
So Manuel,
Yes,
Dieter and I are going to be in Regensburg early December. We're going to meet with Kata, and we're going to be going up doing a cruise. So we will be in Salzburg. We ought to get your contact and information and see if there's any way we could connect in early December.
That would be great. Yes. I'm more than open to do it, even if I have to go to Regensburg, which I haven't been to, and I haven't met Kata in person yet.
Oh, then you have to go.
Wow.
Good.
It's so pretty.
December the 3rd through the 5th. So, and she's going to be there. Her parents, her dad's a Rotarian. Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah. And so far, I don't think I have anything planned for beginning of December. So it's very
Get
like
in your calendar.
yeah.
That's
Also
great.
Christmas market season again.
Yes.
Dieter had a
Exactly.
question about money. How do you handle
money coming internationally to one point? Is this going to Keith Evans, or how do you do it?
Yeah, he's nodding.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got access to the SECCO bank account, so I'm the mule who does the sort of receipts and the expenditure, but that's about all that I do. So I let them know when I let them know what's there, and when they're spending money, I figure out how to get it to where they're going to send it. So
But I assume you're getting Canadian dollars. And
yes,
how do
yeah.
they get converted before that from other currencies?
No, it's all in Canadian dollars when we receive it. But I mean, in theory, it could come in otherwise and be transferred into Canadian, particularly through PayPal. But PayPal would do that at their end. You know, somebody could pay and whatever, but then the PayPal will pay it to us in Canadian dollars.
Ah, got it. Thank you.
That's great. Okay, I guess anybody else have anything for SECCO before we move on to RECCO's year? We'll have time at the end, I think, too. We've got a bit of time, so I'll just share the document here as well. Okay, so this is the review of 2025-26 for RECCO, and introduction as well of our upcoming year under the guidance of Patrick. So I'll just do a couple of these slides and then Judy's going to take over. This year, of course, our RI president was Francesco Arezzo from Italy, and District Governor Ramesh Ferris from Whitehorse, which Judy and I and Jim had the pleasure of attending in April. And this, of course, is our president for the year, who lives in 2 locations, for those of you who don't know Judy, in Pigeon Lake at this time of the year, and Ajijic in Mexico in the winter months for Canada. So I'll let Judy start here, and she can go ahead and introduce some of the other people.
Okay, thank you. So our wonderful board this year was our past president, Vicki, treasurer, Keith, secretary, Tammy, president-elect, Patrick, and board members, Angel, Kim, Doug, Dyer, and Jim Ferguson. Sergeant of Arms is Angel, and our SECCO liaison has been Emmanuel. Oh, you missed one.
There it goes.
Okay, program administration, Kitty, membership, Lois, foundation, Neil, project services, Jim, international projects, Patrick, and I handled youth, and along with Bill Gordon joined me for this last half of this Rotary year on that committee, and he's taking over. So we were on the last year of our 3-year strategic plan. That was from the beginning of the Rotary year of 23 up until just the end of this month. Our vision, a dynamic, innovative, and caring club using creative fellowship and active engagement to enhance our local and international communities. Our mission is to provide a unique Rotary experience through fellowship activities, project services, and Rotary meetings on demand when and where you want. Our successes, and this is project spending. So for Kiva, $1,000. Mondesa Youth, that is the Namibia school down there, $4,000 with the district grant of $1,748. Shelter box, $1,200. Ajijic fire truck, $1,000. And that was because Ellie belongs to the Ajijic club and they needed help with that. So we helped them out. So we partnered with the Edmonton South Rotary Club to provide and serve school lunches once a month. So 2 of our members that live in the general Edmonton area have gone once a month to go and serve the food. We don't have to buy it and prepare it. That's done by Edmonton South, but we do provide money for it and help during it. Project Amigo Scholarship, $1,000. Creating Opportunities Scholarships, $1,200. Casa Hogar, 500. That is the orphanage in Manzanillo that I've been involved with for many, many, many years, and they really are needing help. The Rotary Club of Stony Plain, this is a new one for us. They do meals for the unsheltered, and we're partnering with them for that wonderful program. Another new one is the Rolling Water Foundation for $1,000, and then the District 5370 Belize Playground for $1,000. Now, members of our Rotary Club has donated $1,250 to the District Endowment RI Foundation initiative. And youth, we sponsored 2 students to attend the RILA annual Camp Nakamun, for $500 each and $1,000 total. So these were our goals and what we achieved. So club membership, we have a total of 26 members, and we had said that we would have 2 new members, but we actually ended up with 6 new members. So very much exceeded that goal. And we're so happy to have all of you wonderful new members to our club. Strategic plan, and we do have a strategic plan, and it will be revised and presented now starting the new Rotary year. Service participation, how many members will participate in club service activities? So we have had 10, we had expected 10, but we had 20 of 22 members participate in a service project in either their communities or internationally, which is, I think, for a club like ours, just wonderful achievement. Annual fund contributions, so we had expected 4,000, but we achieved 4,772. So again, exceeded that. And for our club, we have 21 Paul Harris Fellows in RECCO and 5 in SECCO, which is fantastic. We have 6 major donors in RECCO, and benefactors, we have, I can't read that last word, 4. My screen is cutting out at the bottom. Polio, go back, we did polio plus, do polio plus.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't do polio plus, yeah.
Okay. So we're going to skip that, or can you go back to that?
No, you can't see it on the screen.
It's there,
okay.
yeah, no, it's at the
very.
bottom.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, so we had expected 2,000. We achieved 2,028. That's as far as I can see on my screen. Great.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you. Okay, and then other goals, social activities. We said that we'd have 2. Well, we've had 6 pod meetings, and we've also had many get-togethers with, when in traveling with our members, with members that they haven't seen for a long time or just seen online. Service projects. So we had said 4, and we have really done 11 with total donations of 13,900, which I think is just exceptional. New member sponsorship. So we said that we would sponsor 1 new member, and then we achieved. Oh no, this is how many members will sponsor? Yes, 1, and we have 2. Ellie and myself have sponsored the new people. Online presence, does your club's branding, promotional, all that. And yes, we expected to do it. And yes, we have the weekly bulletins, the weekly online meeting, the website, Facebook correspondence, and presentations. So I think we're doing really well in that line of things. The Rotary Action Group participation. How many members will be members of at least 1 Rotary Action Group? And we said 1, and we have 3.
But unfortunately, I don't know all three. I do know that Kitty is a part of one of the RAG groups. I just don't know who the other two are.
Dieter and I are too.
Okay, you're one as well. Okay.
I am too.
Malaria.
I belong to
Okay, and
SRAG.
Vicky, SRAG. Okay,
Oh,
that's
good. Anybody
great.
else that we missed?
Yeah,
No. Okay, that's great though.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes. An update website and social media. How many times per month will your club's website and social media accounts be updated and reflect current activities and information? So we expected 16.
There was too many to count, Judy, because we do it because we're online. We far exceed 16.
Yes, yeah. Okie doke. Leadership development participation. So we expected to go and join the leadership development programs, and we had 5. So with Jim, Patrick, Keith, Neil, and
Kata.
yeah, right. Okay, and review and consider updating your club bylaws. We did review them. There is no update required. District conference attendance. We said 2 would be going, and we had 3 members at the conference, and it was such a great conference. RILA participation, we said 2, and we did have 2. Use of official Rotary promotional materials in advertising, etc. And we said yes, we would do that, and yes, we did in all of our weekly bulletins, online meetings, and everything that we publish. Rotary Fellowship participation. How many club members will be members of a Rotary Fellowship event during the Rotary year? So we said 4, but we've had 7, and I can't read that part. It's cut out on my screen.
Oh, 7, yeah. So it's the ones that I know about, and if people belong to others, they can let me know. But the RV, the international caravanning, music, travel, motorcycle, wine, and whiskey fellowship groups.
All the fun things, huh?
Yes,
You got it.
Yes.
District training participation. How many of your club's leaders will attend a learning event to prepare for their role? So we said 1 for PE, president-elect, and 1 for grant training. We did have Patrick to go to his president-elect training, and we had 4 for the grant training. So Keith, Jim, Patrick, and Kathy. So that's good.
Yeah, and I attended as well, Judy, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you? Okay.
5.
Yeah.
I think for
Great.
SECCO it was me and not Kata.
Oh,
Laura,
sorry.
sorry.
Laura. Okay,
Thank you.
good. Great. Okay, Rotary Action Plan. This was our action plan for this year. Support community services and international projects via RECCO's Project Services Committee. Establish avenues to secure community service funding through sources other than meeting fees. Increase RECCO membership by 2 members per year. Support young leaders through student sponsorship, involvement in youth-related programs, and liaising with SECCO. And provide and maintain RECCO's weekly online meetings and bulletins, weekly bulletins. So this is how we did with the action plan goals. So support for community services and international projects. Liaise with Project Services Committee to consider participation in a new or existing project in District 5370. Well, we sponsor a student at Project Amigo, and we already seen the slide, right? For the RECCO slide there, that regarding what they're doing with that. Host an international project services showcase in 2025 to feature projects supported by RECCO. Well, we didn't complete that as a FA calendar because our FA calendar was full with guest speakers. So we suggest that this initiative happen in the fall of 2026. So establish avenues to secure community service funding through sources other than meeting fees. Work with RECCO's Foundation Committee to determine innovative ways of encouraging members to donate regularly to the Rotary Foundation. The status initiative to donate Paul Harris Fellow Points to RECCO members for contributions. Encourage existing members to be creative in developing and hosting individual small informal fundraising events that can generate some donations and increase club revenue. So there's been nothing reported by any of our members. I don't know if anybody's done that they didn't report, but that's something that we didn't achieve then. Liaise with SECCO, rejoint project services and or fundraising initiatives, and SECCO decided to do their own projects for this Rotary year. Increase RECCO membership by 2 members per year. Encourage existing members to invite friends and Rotarians to monthly fellowship assemblies and weekly coffee chats, which may inspire them to join our club. Well, we achieved that. We have 6 new members. Host a think tank with RECCO members, strategies to find and recruit new members. The status, several meetings with myself and the membership committee. I know I'm missing the bottom of that right-hand side.
It's myself and Lois.
Okay.
And we had just
right, and also discussed at 2 board of directors meetings.
Yeah.
Liaise with District 5370 via message in their weekly newsletter connection, and then take it from there.
Yeah, so it was to encourage members to do makeup. So we've been having issues with that, but at the White Horse Conference, Jim and I and Judy met with the young lady from the district who's now going to be doing the newsletter. So I'm happy to say that in the fall, we will have some kind of a connection to our weekly meeting online through their newsletter.
Great.
And Judy, if I can chime in here, I mean, I've been a member of Rotary for quite a long time, and I've never seen this happen, but with the 6 new members, everybody has been very participative, like hit the ground running, sort of taking on leadership roles in the club. Absolutely fantastic group of members. So just because as I say, I've never seen that in a Rotary. most people want to sit and watch what's happening for a year or two, but
although they're all former Rotarians with other clubs, so they're used to.
Well, no, they're not all, but some, most of them are. But
mostly,
even the ones that weren't sort of participated. Well.
Yes, it's so nice to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then action plan goals continued. Support young leaders through student sponsorship, involvement in youth-related programs, and liaising with SECCO. So, of course, we did the RILA camp, 2 people, and then liaise with RECCO to support the Rotary Interact Club of Guatemala by sponsoring a youth-related project, and that we didn't have an opportunity to get that going this year. Provide and maintain RECCO's weekly online meetings and bulletins, and contribute to the weekly bulletin via the president's message. That's achieved. Prepare a president video for the weekly meetings online, which I did, and encourage RECCO SECCO members to share the weekly newsletters and bulletins. And that was achieved.
Right. So I want to say thank you to President Judy for another successful year on behalf of all the RECCO members. I'm sure that others can agree with that. So now we're going to introduce our new president for the 26-27 Rotary year, Patrick Gibson. I believe most of you know him, and he's definitely on the screen there. You should be able to see him. So Patrick, did you want to introduce your new board?
Yeah, I'd love to. Past president will be Judy, and treasurer is Keith Evans. Secretary is Tammy. President-elect for next year is Kim Dominguez. Our board members are Angel, Jim, and Lisa, and Roger Kelly. Sergeant at Arms is Angel, and our SECCO liaison, of course, is Emmanuel.
I think
not now.
It's not now. It's going to be updated. That's the information I had when I did the slide, but but thank you. Okay, and your chairs.
Yep, Kitty is our program and administrative person. Membership is Lois Hannum. Foundation, Chris Cheeseman has agreed to take that on, and thanks, Chris, for that. Project services will be Jim Ferguson. I will continue to have my finger in the international projects, and youth is Bill Gordon.
So now we come to the official moment, the installation of our officers for the new Rotary year. So I'm going to ask the incoming board of directors. You have been selected by the members of RECCO to guide its affairs during the 2026-27 Rotary year. Will you fulfill the responsibilities of your position to the best of your ability and in accordance with the Constitution and bylaws of this club?
I will.
We will.
Great. Everybody else, I can't see you all at this point when the screen's up, so I'm assuming you all said we will. So for our new incoming president, Patrick, would you like to read?
Yes, I, Patrick Gibson, do solemnly pledge that I will faithfully execute the office of RECCO president, and that I will, to the best of my ability, support the district governor and Rotary International, and that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this club.
Thank you. Okay, round of applause for Judy and our new board coming in. So Judy?
Yeah, so I met with Patrick was it 2 days ago or yesterday? I can't remember. Every day runs together for me this time. Anyway, he's been presented with the bell and gavel and his president pin. And so I was very happy to be able to give that to him.
Awesome. So here are the budget highlights for 26-27. Did you have any comments on that, Patrick? Or
yeah, it's impressive numbers. The member attendance fees is a much higher number than I thought it was. You know, for a small club, there's no grass growing under our feet, I must say. It's pretty impressive.
right.
Keep the trend going.
Yeah, definitely.
And sorry, Judy, Tammy, before you leave, can you go back to that slide just for a second? I just want to remind members that the reason why our income is greater than the projected expenditure for last year, for next year, is that our process is we want to make sure, because the club is virtual and things might go awry, what we do, so everybody is aware, the collections we made up until June this year form our spending budget for next year. So we're always having a sufficient pool of funds in case things go awry, to make sure that particularly the projects that we support on a multi-year basis will always have funding to do. So the budget for spending of next year of $13,500 is what we effectively collected in the current Rotary year, which we will aim to spend in the next Rotary year. If we don't spend any of that $13,500 next year, we add it to the budget of the following year, so that we're constantly trying to spend the funds that we have in hand.
Thank you. So our new RI president for this Rotary year is from Nigeria. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name. I
bet Patrick can.
Yeah, Oleyinka Babalola.
Thank you. And our new district governor, we had the pleasure of meeting her in Bangkar. She's going to be a very capable district governor. She's pretty organized already, so we're looking forward to working with her. And of course, our theme for next year, the Rotary International theme, was introduced by the president, Babalola, and he calls on members to transform short-term actions into sustainable change, welcome newcomers warmly, and drive personal and community growth. Create lasting impact. So that's pretty much our slideshow for our year.
Oh,
Anybody like to comment or ask questions?
I would like to comment. I just want to thank everyone in the club for participating so well this year, and especially the board. Every member just did over and above the call of duty, especially Tammy and Keith for carrying on with their roles for so many years. of helping, and I don't know how I could have done this without you and all of our board members. I couldn't have done it without you, and it wasn't me doing it, it's all of you doing it. I can't believe how wonderful our club is and what we've achieved. I don't think there's a club in the world that is as good as ours. Thanks, everyone.
Well, I'd like to say that I'm leaving the board for the first time in maybe 6 years, and all of a sudden it feels like an empty space, but I'll be back sometime in the future.
Exactly. And I would like to say we call ourselves a small but mighty club, but that also really means something for SECCO. They have stuck it out, and they're continuing to do that. And I see a lot of good things coming for you with this new project. And the cookbook, what a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
When will it be available?
I think maybe October or end of September. We'll do our best.
We're looking forward to it.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
Yes, we also suggested the idea of, because we've made presentations during our meetings of every recipe and shared what it was like to have these meals in our countries during our lives. And we would get very hungry by looking at the pictures and hearing. So we thought about choosing one of someone else's dish and making it ourselves. So
good.
We're also
That's an interesting idea.
Will you include those comments in the cookbook about where the recipe came from? And
yes, we're gonna have all of that.
that would be nice.
The owner of the recipe,
but also some history about it.
Yeah,
like your comment that you just made about having it as a child, or
Well, when it's ready to go, it should have you as our guest speaker, have the club come in and be our guest speaker at our fellowship assembly. That would be a good way to launch it. And then Kitty can do something for you on the weekly meeting every week.
Yeah, and if you go YouTube too, you can have little video clips in the kitchen.
Yeah,
that's right.
Katerina makes one
demonstration
onion soup.
Yeah.
She's great. And you could do reciprocal. Get Neil to do a lobster for you.
And then we need a field to go have it at his house.
Yes.
What are you charging for it?
Hey, it's interesting going when I went through the president-elect training. I mean, I was a Rotary president 20 years ago. So, and I'll tell you, it's not the same world at all. And when you get onto the district or the RI website now, the information that's on there, I'm really getting a feeling that Rotary is really moving into the digital world in a big way, bigger than what they have. And I think, for us being an e-club, it puts us on the front lines. The potential that's out there for us going forward. I think the biggest challenge we have right now is recognizing it, because a lot of us are still thinking the old Rotary model. But I think if we really embrace the new model and embrace where Rotary is going, I think we will have all kinds of opportunities going forward at our fingertips.
Well, Patrick and Tammy, the comment was we're a small but mighty club. We're not small anymore.
No.
We are as large as some terror clubs, or even larger. So what the beauty of it is, I look at everyone here and I tell you, everyone is a very active member of this club in one way, shape, or form. And that is something to be proud of, because there's a lot of knife and forkers in terror clubs, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So we do have
we were the
go ahead.
We were the 94th club, internet club, if I remember rightly. Was that right, Ali? Oh,
would you repeat the question, please? I didn't quite hear what you said, David.
We were the 94th internet club when we were formed, I think.
94.
I don't remember that, but I sure know that we were the first one
in Canada.
Yes, number one in Canada.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a comment as well, is that, when Ellie first started commenting about doing a satellite club, and I never quite understood it from a Rotary perspective either. But I think, the fact that you've got 6 very active members in your club, which would be very difficult for you to function on your own as a standalone club. But I think it works fantastically well between RECCO and SECCO, and the support we can give each other. So I mean, that sort of concept, I think, makes both of our clubs more interesting than they would otherwise be by far. So it's a fantastic sort of partnership kind of stuff as well. So
it's still my baby.
So our new Rotary International president met with us, or we met with him in Calgary International Convention. His daughter was not then a member of a club, and he asked us to please, he sat her down with us and said, come on, we need to have her become a member, and she needs to become an Arch Clump member as well. So we pushed for SECCO, but she discovered that she needed the in-person contact. But I still think, Emmanuel, she's in Winnipeg, but I think that she would be a really interesting person to have as a guest at a meeting to talk about what's it like to be a Rotarian whose dad is the international president.
Yeah.
Just and she's going to have young people friends that may or may not want to go to a Terra Club. So it's another avenue for
yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah.
Sherry,
So we all
question. Sherry had a question we missed.
Yeah.
I think another advantage that we have is our weekly coffee chats.
Yes.
No Terra clubs have that. They might have weekly meetings, and then they'll go to the meeting a bit early and chat with one person or two. But the way that we do it, it's just, you get to meet everybody gets to say something, and I think just the camaraderie of that, like nobody wants to miss one. You might miss something.
That's right.
So I think that's something that we're unique.
Maureen, you have your hand up?
I do. I feel like I need to say something. I was so pleased when, I'm pleased to join, but I was pleased when I thought that for 4 or 5 months a year, we'd be on the same time frame. So I'd be up and ready for a meeting on Saturdays. But it sounds like the time change isn't gonna happen like that. You'll still be always an hour ahead of BC.
Yeah.
So I'll catch in when I can.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sorry, Alberta is staying on daylight savings time this year, right? So for half the year they'll be in the same time zone. Or is BC doing the same thing? Are they? BC is doing the same thing, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it already. Yeah, we started.
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm sorry, what did you start? Can you repeat?
They're staying on daylight savings
time.
Oh, I hope the whole world is so crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sherry did have a question, Emmanuel, which you didn't hear, was how much the cookbook, have you set a price for the cookbook yet?
We haven't yet officially, but we were thinking somewhere between 15 and 20.
Canadian
dollars. Go for
20. Go for 20.
20 for the RECCO members.
Yeah.
I have a question about the cookbook. How do you deal with, is it like locked in a way? So if I have an ebook that I'm not going to share it with everybody, only it's secured that you cannot share it?
No, we didn't really think that part through. It was mostly PDF file, but maybe we can think about that fact.
Yeah, I think because
you should.
We are Rotarians. We're supposed to be honest.
Well, yeah, but if it's a fundraiser, you want to really
protect it.
Get the money out of it. Yeah.
Yes.
Good point.
Sherry, yes, we have a guest with us today too, Sherry, which I've been waiting to introduce, and she has her hand raised. So maybe just tell us a little bit about yourself, Sherry, how you found out about our club.
Well, I've been a Rotarian since 2007. My story is that people noticed how active in the community I was, so they invited me to Rotary so I could be even more active, right?
Yes, that's right.
But I also since the 1980s have been very involved in Esperanto, the language created for peaceful communication. And I met someone in 2004 in British Columbia at an Esperanto conference. We saw each other like 3 or 4 times. We married 2 years ago. And so we are the dynamic duo for Esperanto.
Wow.
Your club is so, we're in an e-club, de Esperanto, out of a Brazil district. So we have people from 6 continents and speaking Esperanto for an hour every week. But our club is so informal is the nicest way I can put it. And I've got so many ideas from your club this morning. I can't wait. They're making me club image because they wanted to fill all these slots. They don't know what they've done. But you've given me a lot of great ideas. David and I have spoken or in the process of being introduced as guests to over 20 Rotary clubs in both countries. We've gone to the Universal Esperanto Congress in Czech Republic last summer. We're going to be in Austria this summer. As David says, we promote Rotary to Esperantists and Esperantists to Rotary. There's so much of a connection. And in fact, your club, more than any other club I've seen, know what a fellowship is.
We do.
I joined the Travel Fellowship. Our Esperanto booth, for anyone who joined wine and whiskey, we were just down the aisle.
Yeah, there you
wine,
go.
whiskey, and gin.
So Sherry, was your wedding ceremony in Esperanto?
The minister declared us a married couple in Esperanto. She had given a talk about it. She's a Unitarian minister when she was a minister in Calgary. She's since retired, fortunately, to Victoria, because I wanted us married where we had met, which was Victoria, British Columbia. And our daughters, who we each brought one with us back in 2004, were 13 and 12. They signed the marriage license.
That's
and
great.
we had her declare them as sisters, and they were thrilled. In fact, my daughter said, when she found out that we were getting together finally, "You mean Victoria and I are going to be sisters?" And so we did that.
Well,
so we do give talks about Esperanto, and we would be
we'll keep
delighted
that in mind.
That'd be great to do a program
and
on.
You might also be interested to know that Jillian and Chris also met through Rotary. So Rotary dating world is alive and well.
Well, I sponsored my husband into Rotary. I was off it for a little while I was taking care of my parents' 63 years worth of collecting stuff, driving from Michigan to Georgia to do that for 11 years. But I'm back in Rotary, joined the E-Club, which didn't exist initially, right? And then sponsored my husband into Rotary. And we had our Calgary booth. We attended the day ahead of time to learn a lot more about grants and stuff. So it's becoming a better fit now than it was when I first joined. It's just amazing.
Sounds like there should be a new fellowship for Rotary Spouses Fellowship.
Yeah.
For Rotary what?
Rotary spouses.
Oh,
spouses who have met through Rotary.
Yeah.
Well, you know how many fellowships there are?
Yeah, lots of.
117.
Yeah.
And Esperanto started that in 1928.
Oh, really?
In 2028, I am telling the Minneapolis Convention people there will be a 100th anniversary celebration of Esperanto doing that.
Oh, wow.
We have to get you in as
Yes.
fellowship assembly speakers. We want to hear all about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mia Plazuro.
Yeah.
Mia Plazuro.
One of the ones that's most interesting, that one of the recent ones, is the Heavy Metal Fellowship.
I saw that on the list because when we started to give talks to update people about fellowships, the Thunder Bay people said, our members don't even know about fellowships, which is what one of the Detroit Rotarians told me. So we changed our talk to talk about fellowships in the first place, and then Esperanto as part of it. And we did have people at our booth saying this should be the Rotary language. It passes the 4-way test. It's fair. It will build better goodwill You'll hear the rest of that when
Yeah.
you read it as you
Exactly. Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's right. Well, we're coming to the end of our hour together. Does anybody have any closing comments they'd like to add? Yes, Angel. Yes.
You guys know that I've been following up a satellite club here in Spain from the Rotary Serrano. Well, I've been invited to the ceremony where they are going to be receiving the charter as a full Rotary club this year, and I will be representing RECCO and SECCO on that ceremony.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
I'll send the photographs. The ceremony is in October the 10th.
Great. Nothing to look forward to. And Kitty.
I just want to please hear, Doug, where are you and what are you doing?
Who?
Doug.
Oh, Doug.
I'm being very boring, Kitty. I'm in IE, Mexico.
He's at home.
Where
It's
eternal spring.
There you go.
So Tammy, can I officially close the meeting?
You sure can.
Oh.
Okay. I'm good. On that note, I'll stop the recording. If anybody still wants to keep talking, you can.
I just wanted to make a suggestion that we could start